a majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck and their savings is non-existent, and the plan for what happens when you want to stop working is definitely not something that most people are prepared for, you realize there's a crisis going on. The smart money life is kind of a motto. It's a reminder for myself, the difference of how I looked at my finances and how I invested in my 20s. And then after the economic crash and the learning lessons of how I remind myself for my own personal way of life and how I advise clients. And it really is, in every choice that we make and every decision that we make, is it a smart money life decision? Does it go hand in hand with what my ultimate goals are? And what is kind of the system that makes a smart money life for each individual? So that's kind of something I've created for myself as just that constant reminder to stay on track, to help clients stay on track. It's made up of a lot of learning lessons of my own mistakes. I mean, I've seen over 10,000 of people's credit, bank accounts, and income. So I would never divulge any of my clients' personal information, but when you see, like a doctor, everybody's habits, and you start seeing a trend, and you start seeing how it is true that a majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck and their savings is non-existent, and the plan for what happens when you want to stop working is definitely not something that most people are prepared for, you realize there's a crisis going on. And if what's our answer? Social Security? That's not working either, because I get the Social Security statements from clients that make that money, and that $800 or that $1,200 a month in today's day and age, if you retire and that's the only income you get, which sometimes I get clients in here that's the only income they have, and they might have a property, but now they can't even afford the taxes or the insurances or the association, and now the only thing they can do is sell it. But now what? They can't even rent for that amount of money, so they're gonna have to go live with family. That's when I knew something needed to change, and that's where the smart money life idea, philosophy, and motivation came from.